Gemini, hey, it is your girl Cat. I'm going to do your weekly general reading right now. So, whatever we get is what we get. Hope everybody is doing well. I've been away from the channel for a little bit. I haven't been doing well, but doing better today. So, hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we got for you, Gemini. All right. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse, Strength. Okay. The Fool, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, first glance, we got a lot of pentacles. That's what I'm seeing right off the bat. A lot of pentacles. So you could be thinking about security, stability, money, finances right now, home life, things like that. Could be on your mind very strongly. All right. So I feel like you've been thinking about a partnership here with the Six of Pentacles. And there's some type of burden that you've been carrying around with you that you've been wanting to lay down. And you're having to be strong for some reason. You're worried about this partnership I'm getting. If it's secure, if it's stable, if it's one-sided, if it's, mutual, if it's going to be successful. I feel like there's a lot of questions on your mind about a relationship or partnership that you have at the moment. Then we have the Fool in reverse. So could have been thinking about taking some kind of new path of action and decided against it. Or you're still considering it, possibly, like a new path, a new direction. I'm getting a lot of uncertainty, like you feel uncertain about this connection. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So she's all about being very stable, secure, right? Very methodical, organized. And if she's in reverse, you're feeling the opposite of all of that. You're feeling a little chaotic, out of control, out of touch with your feelings, possibly, or with your goals and what you want. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be some type of an offer here that you're wanting or anticipating that's not coming because it's in reverse. I think it has to do with security and stability, Gemini. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a very solid, stable home life. Three of Pentacles being recognized for the work that you're putting in. And the Five of Swords, which is like defeat. So overall, Gemini, what I'm getting is you're feeling very uncertain about a connection that you're in here, a relationship. I'm getting this is very relationship focused. And I think there's a lot of questions in your mind about this person. Is this reciprocal? Is it even give and take here? Is it going to be one-sided? Is this very secure? Are they seeing other people? Are they interested in committing to me? And I feel like you've been anticipating a commitment that hasn't come, and it's got you questioning things. And I think the overall goal is like a solid, stable home life, right? And I think that you're wanting to be recognized for the work that you've put into this relationship and what you've done for this person. And you feel very defeated because they're not giving you the respect and recognition that you deserve and the level of commitment that you deserve. All right, let's clarify some of this with our big blue clarifying deck. All right, and I have to warn you guys, Chewy is having really, really bad allergies right now, so he may start whining in the middle of the reading. All right, so let's clarify this top row. Why I said you're concerned about, is this an equal partnership for you? And there's some type of a burden that you've been wanting to put down. You're having to be strong. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I feel like you're not making any plans with this person because of the uncertainty. The plans that you wanted to make or that you kind of thought In your head, you're kind of doing away with that thinking because you're questioning everything. But you don't want to do anything rash or impulsive here. The energy that I'm getting from this is I'm going to leave you before you leave me. Don't do that to yourself, Gemini. I feel like you're trying to avoid a heartbreak, but you're taking impulsive action, trying to avoid a heartbreak, no longer making plans with this person. Just because this person isn't at the level that you're at just yet doesn't mean they're not going to be there. But that's up to you whether or not you want to wait for this commitment or not. But it looks like, you're kind of on the fence of, yeah, I'm not waiting around forever for this to turn into something more. Like possibly you've been dating this person for a while, been seeing them for a while, and there's still no like, what am I trying to say? It's just me and you. Exclusiveness. You're not exclusive yet. You may not necessarily be wanting to get married or anything like that, but I do feel like you're wanting to move it to the next level where it's just you and this person and you're committed to each other, not seeing other people, and that's just not coming for whatever reason. The Lovers, the Emperor in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So for you, you may even think this person is a soulmate for you, or they feel like a soulmate. They feel like somebody you've known forever, or somebody that you knew in another lifetime. Like you feel so close to this person. They really get you and understand you. Like you finish each other's sentences. Like it's a really, really close connection. The Emperor in reverse. You're worried that this person's not loyal to you or that they're not going to go long term with you. I think you're concerned that there's other options for them. And I think that you've considered leaving or ending it with them several times, but this is in reverse, so you don't break it off. But again, I think that you are questioning this and you're considering leaving them before something bad happens, or you just have a bad feeling. There's like red flags and you're thinking about dipping. All right. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So I said, you really want a happy, stable home life, right? You're really thinking about that. And you want this person to recognize how much you've done, how much work you've put into the relationship or the partnership, right? How much you've done for this person, how much you've helped them, nurtured them, listened to them, motivated them, supported them, and this person I feel like isn't acknowledging you at the level of respect that you deserve. And you're feeling very defeated and feeling like, fuck this shit, I can do better elsewhere. And I feel like you're really starting to get the idea of like, I gotta go. Like it's not meeting my expectations or where I want to be with this. So let's clarify that. The Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the 6 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of this deck, which is things coming back around. Okay, you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse twice here in the reading. So anytime something happens twice in the reading, I feel like it's the universe saying, hey, pay attention. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse, right? This is a very basic, small offer. This is the very beginning stages of like commitment, right? Stability, prosperity. It's reversed. I don't think it's coming. The Knight of Wands reverse. This could be somebody who's been a little immature in the past and they're trying to reverse that or turn that around. I feel like maybe they are trying to change themselves, but I don't think the commitment is coming, Gemini. I don't see it. I really don't. And we have the 6 of Swords there, which is moving away from hard times and into calmer waters there. So I do feel like this person is trying to change and they do want to work things out with you. but I don't think they're going to meet you at the level of commitment that you're looking for, Gemini. I think that you want to be exclusive with this person, and you want to start, talking about, moving in together, that kind of thing. And I just don't see that this person is going to be on board with that, to be honest with you. Yeah. All right, let's clarify. I do want to clarify what this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let me look at Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is going long term, right? And he's in reverse. So like I said, I don't think this person is going to meet you halfway. All right. Let's pull some oracle cards. This is Sacred Soul Messages oracle cards. Let's pull these and see what these have to say to you. What messages do we have for Gemini regarding the situation, please? I don't think this is a bad person. I'm not getting that like they're cheating on you or anything. I think that you think they have other options, but I'm not picking that up. But I do think that they're a little immature and possibly just focused on themselves and what they want to do, and maybe not ready to settle down at the level of commitment that you're wanting. That's what I'm getting. Forget safety. Live where you fear to live. Take a chance. Dare to dream. Risk pays off. So, I mean, that could be interpreted two different ways, Gemini. Take a risk. You could take a risk on this person, or you could take a risk and walk away and try something better. So that depends on your perception and interpretation, really. Look for the answer inside your question. Be honest with yourself. You know the truth. So the universe is saying you already know. And it looks like to me you've almost taken off a couple of times. So, and I'm here to tell you the level of commitment is not there. There's no question in my mind about that. It's not coming. Not anytime soon, anyway. I mean, you could wait years. But this person, I think, is interested in having a good time and doing what they want to do right now. And I think that they just don't even want to be exclusive. The world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection, seeing effects. What you do matters. And I feel like that's one of the issues that you're having, Gemini, because I pick up very strongly that you've done a lot for this person. You've invested a lot in this person. You've done a lot to help them. And they don't give you the proper respect and acknowledgement that you deserve for everything that you've done for this person. And that's kind of getting under your skin a little bit. And you just feel like, hey, it should be me and only me. It should be you and me. As much as I've done for you and invested in this relationship and poured into you, you shouldn't be talking to other people. Like, what is that? So, is that aspect. Let's pull some loving messages. Oracle cards. What else do we have for Gemini regarding this situation, please? Girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable boundaries. Telling you. Person is a charmer. You're not ready to settle down. I get that so big time. Key on a ring. Yep. Many options. Unconventional. One night stand. String along. Yep. Get the scissors, Gemini, and cut this mother off. Like, you can do better. You can do better. All right. Well, that's what I have for you for this week. I hope that you like that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would love it if you hit that button for me. Join the Scorpio Cat family. The more the merrier. What else? All of my links are in the description box down there for you. If you want to book a reading, that's there as well. If you want to swing by my social media and say hi, that's all there for you. So until next time, Gemini, blessings and abundance to you anyways. Take care. Bye.